Hey everybody, I don't know if this is even working, but I am streaming today because I have not had the chance to record and edit a video in a while. You may have noticed it's been a few weeks, and there is a very good reason. I have been sick since New Year's Eve. And if I do start coughing or sneezing during this, I do apologize. I'm going to try to hit mute as quickly as possible if that happens. So, um, yeah, for 2 weeks, I did not really have much of a voice, and you'll probably notice it is still a little bit scratchy. But at one point in time, I was told that I simultaneously sound like Barry White and a 13-year-old boy. So that was awesome. But I wanted to really get you guys in on the server because the reset happened. Like, how exciting is that? And you will notice I am no longer in the big, beautiful pit. I no longer have the big, beautiful, fancy base with Shell. And instead, Shell and I live in the dirt hut over my shoulder there. Um, it's not really fancy, is it? So anyway, I'm going to show you around a little bit and hang on one second. Okay, sorry about that. But I wanted to show you around a little bit and then kind of show you on some stuff that I have been working on. This is our starter hut. We actually teamed up with our friend Wookie at the beginning as well so that the three of us could kind of get on our feet a little easier. And let's go inside. So it's super duper fancy and spacious, as you can see, but we do have a friend, Huxley, who I found while out and about in the world. And we have some kitty cats and a puppy dog out here as well. We are going to be building Moshella Tower here. So this central ring is going to be the tower with pillars coming out each side. Then we're going to have this little bit of a green space around it, which we currently have our crops, and then we'll, have benches and plants and gardens and things like that. So it's super pretty and fancy. And then around this, we are going to be building a city, a big beautiful city, which I'm super excited about. I actually have some ideas in mind for buildings coming up soon. So I want to move the concrete maker, which is this ugly thing right here, going to be moving that over outside the ring, doing a bunch of things, pulling farms out into different buildings, as well as putting some stuff into the tower, including manual tree farm, storage, our sheep farm, which is currently not automated, but we do have all the different sheep colors. We have the 2 high flower plants going. And then in one of the pillars here, we're going to have our nether portal. So for now, it is not very glamorous. We just have a bunch of storage over here, and then we have a beacon where we're leveling out. This used to be a big giant hill. We want to kind of level the area out and then terraform it ourselves. Very gradual, soft terrain changes instead of anything drastic like the world spawned in here. But what's really, really exciting to me is that a hop, skip, and a jump over here is the shopping district. So you will see it's already starting to bustle with some standalone shops. And then this is the mall that I have been working on. So this is going to be 4 stories, shops in and around here. And I'm super duper excited. Obviously, the birch will be stripped, so please don't judge me on that. And then, yeah, I'm really, really excited. Some of the current stumbling points, holdups, whatever you want to call it, are the fact that the Guardian Farm is not up and running. So this is all the sea lanterns I possibly had to my name. And Yeah, I need a lot more. A lot. Hang on one second here. I wanted to check something, and probably should have done this before I got the stream up and running, but I wanted to see if the stream is actually working. Oh, yep, it says live now. Perfect. So, alrighty. I also kind of want to show you some other things that are happening around the server. We have some really gorgeous things going on, and I am super proud of everything everyone has been doing. And I probably should grab some rockets as well. So right over here, grab some rockets. So one of the fun things that we have done this season is that we actually are doing all of our nether transportation on the roof. There have been some things released about how you can easily get on the roof with snow and an ender pearl. Ooh, this is loud. I'm not sure if that's coming through or not, but that portal was so loud. But everything is going to be up here on the roof. Everything's going to be spawn proofed. We're going to have some really great builds up here so that transportation is completely safe. And then if you come over here, we're going to have some access points that take you down into the nether proper, so that if you want to get soul sand, netherrack, quartz, glowstone, you have easy access. But if you're just trying to go from your portal to the spawn area, it's all in a safe and easy to use environment. We're going to have roads, we're going to have wayfinding. It's going to be super duper cool. And I actually am right now going to hop on over to the skeleton farm that Excel built. So he actually found, and I'm going to pop in here to the observatory, he found a double skeleton spawner and built this farm. This was our first XP farm, so it was super key right at the beginning. And you know, he built this entire room, which is absolutely beautiful. In this stone area here is what spawns or triggers the spawners. And then bloop, bloop, bloop. I'm trying to jump out. And then everything goes into a sorting system that's down here. So then we don't have to worry about crazy extra drops and things like that. Everything just, I don't know what that is. I'm not going to go in there. So it comes in here, excess gets burnt into lava so that we don't have to worry about overflow. We don't have to worry about anything like that. And then it just gets sorted and clean and keeps things running smoothly. And oops, there we go. So additionally in this area, sorry, I needed some water for my throat. This actually connects us over to the slime farm. So we have this little district now between the skeleton farm, the slime farm. We have a super smelter, and we're going to have a bunch of other stuff. Oh, tree farms, things like that, that are all cropping up, so that we will have plenty of important resources that are all over here together. So this is the slime farm, and this wall was just put up last night and it's looking fantastic. This is bone blocks, so that it's up and then over and up and over, and the varied directionality actually made this beautiful basket weave effect. I believe Shell and DM are working on this. Not 100% sure, so if I forgot or I said the wrong people, I'm very sorry. But this is coming along greatly. And then the idea was pitched in one of our Discord channels of filling these big walls with pixel art using stained glass with sea lanterns behind them. So we'll have fun glowing pixel art through this whole area as well. And then the top will be transparent blocks of some sort. I'm thinking probably glass, but I could be wrong. I'm not 100% sure what the decision is on that. So then you'll be able to look down into the farm and see some really cool stuff happening. So let's head on over here to the elevator. So this district has sprung up very organically, which is pretty cool. We do have a spawn area where we're going to have like the welcome center when you first log into the server the first time, and all kinds of interesting and useful information. But then this district is outside of the spawn chunks so that we are able to have these mob farms and things like that. So we have the skeleton farm, which is where we started. And then we have the slime farm, which is this. We have the long fall, which this goes all the way up to build limit, and then you can jump down onto the slime at bedrock. And I believe it takes you to like something about up here, and then you just bounce for a long time. I don't do well with heights, so that would freak me out, but it is there. So also in this area right here, we have our semi-automatic log farm. So you can go in here, put your saplings, it spits out bone meal, shoots it out, and then this platform fills up with logs and trees, and you can just chop them down. It makes it go pretty quick and easy. It is limited to only certain types of trees. I know you can do oak and birch, and I believe you can do the single column jungle trees because they are straight. And then we have this beautiful build with it as well. And then over here is our super smelter, which is super duper fast, and I don't understand how it works, but I'm actually going to fly over top to kind of just show. I don't know what any of this is, but you know, things move around, and you can put in a couple shulkers of glass or sand and get a couple shulkers of glass super quickly. And then over here is actually something so beautiful. So Excel is building this, and it is up and functional. It's just not finished yet, but this is our general mob farm. So this is beautiful hot air balloon, and then it is like super efficient as well. So we have all this crazy stuff. And oh, this is what happens when I look away for 2 seconds. But I absolutely love this build. It's so colorful and so fun and just so beautiful. And let's see. So if we can coast in here, you can kind of see everything come together. So in the end, it is going to be a stunning build. Just, you know, just going to be taking a few days. So what's really impressive is that we've only been on the server, on this server now for what, a couple weeks. I believe it was I was very sick when it happened, and unfortunately haven't gotten as much done as I would like to, but it's coming along so quickly. You may notice I have an elytra, so we have fought the dragon. End raiding has begun. Shops are cropping up. We started with something super simple that we had last year, which are the lazy chests. And then we migrated into having the standalone shops as well as the open air bazaar, which are little kiosks and stands, kind of like a flea market or something like that. And I think they're just so cute. Every single one is just taking like a life of its own. I absolutely love it. Oh, look at that little spruce tree. How cute is that? But yeah, so you'll notice this big open space here, and this is on purpose. This is the future home of our post office. It's obviously not the highest priority on the server, but we reserved a space for it. So when Cobb is ready, she's going to be building this gorgeous, gorgeous post office because that's what she does. She builds gorgeous things. So, oh dear, I need to light this up. I'm so bad. I'm trying to get through this mall as quickly as possible, and that means I don't always light everything properly, and I feel bad for it because, like, that's one of my big things on the server is safety, and this mall is not safe. Alright, let's get up here, and please go away, please go away, please go away. Okay. Alright, and torch, torch. So one of the things you might see are these little yellow puff balls on the floor. We have a plugin on the server that it's called Eternal Light, I think. And all it does is just visualizes light levels. So if they're yellow, it's getting, getting closer to spawnable, and then red means it is spawnable and things like that. So it's just a quality of life type thing. So it's something that can be accomplished easily with F3. So we're not like actually changing things because we do try to stay vanilla, but it just makes things quicker and easier than having to walk around with this on your screen all the time. That drives me crazy. I can't focus when I have all those characters on my screen. I hear a zombie. Oh well. So yes, back to the mall here. This is actually, I'm really excited about the mall design this season. So last season the mall was set up very crap. Sorry, I accidentally started playing something in the other window and I had all these noises going on and it was freaking me out. So last season the mall changed hands a few times between people just life leaving the server and things like that. So it kind of, I guess we called it a Franken Mall basically, but since it wasn't very strictly planned out, like there was a lot up in the air, a lot changing, things like that. So between the actual physical layout of the mall, the location, things like that, it was very hard to navigate, very hard to find things. So this season, I really wanted to make sure that going in, everything was outlined and planned, no questions asked kind of a thing. We have a Trello for the server, so I made sure that I had sketches, diagrams, checklists, everything. I might have gone a little overboard, but I love things like that, so it was fun for me. But I'm super excited, and I'm trying to get the plan up and running. So what I am doing right now, is the first floor ceiling and the second floor. I want to be able to open up the first floor of the mall soon so that people can start, setting up some shops and things like that while the upper 3 levels are being worked on. So yeah, I'm trying to get this section done here. But what's going to be fun this season is we are going to be having, when you go to a mall and they have those big department stores on the end and things like that, I'm calling them flagship stores because I think that's an industry term. I have no idea. But at each end of the plus signs are going to be 4 sections for larger stores, and they can take up multiple floors and have like stairs going between them. I know it's usually the escalators or something like that, but stairs and elevators and different things like that, so that you can sort of migrate between the two different things. And yeah, so that's going to be exciting. Obviously, we're not there yet, but I am going to optimistically say that one of those flagship stores will be MoKia, which will be morphing into Mochella this year, because Shell and I are partners from the beginning instead of sort of joining up later in the game like last season. And we're going to have so many cool things. I'm going to share my plans with you. So I would like to have 3 different floors. The top floor is for the showrooms like last season. The middle floor will be color based, so there will be kind of like mini showrooms, but they are all color based. So like you'll have one room and everything will be yellow. So yellow concrete, yellow wool, yellow terracotta, yellow beds, yellow anything you can think of. Yellow flowers maybe. And then all of those items will be for sale in that section, so you can do everything color based, probably dyes and all that stuff as well. And then on the bottom floor will be the marketplace, which has the building materials, sand, gravel, undyed terracotta, bone blocks, you know, lighting, sea lanterns, end rods. Oh, I'm out of torches, aren't I? Crap. Let's see here. So I'm really, really excited to get that up and running. I just have to get there. All right, so we got sticks, but we don't have any coal. And see if I can find some coal over here. Okay. This was our original storage room, and we outgrew it very, very quickly. But I just need... Okay, there's 6 pieces of coal. That might give me something. Actually, that was really close. I have 1 extra piece of coal. There we go. Because we do also have furnaces to run. Although we have bamboo for that as well. But let's pop on over here. And torch, torch, torch. Alright, much better. Yeah, so super excited for MoKia. Guys, I gotta train myself to stop saying that. Mochella. Super excited for Mochella. Super excited to, you know, get things going this season. I think it's already gonna be just heads above last season, and last season was amazing. Like, it was absolutely bonkers. So I'm excited to see where we all go with this. Oops. Excited to see what we come up with, because there's so much in this world. I know we have a bunch of different kingdoms and districts forming. So we have the Tree Kingdom and the Coral Kingdom that kind of rivals. I'm not sure how that all happened. It happened on Discord, and it's all just a big fun joke. And then we have the Steampunk District, which I'm super excited about because there's some amazing builders over there. And one of the guys, Mal, is like a redstone guy, and then Gray's a builder, and I forget who else is over there, and I apologize for that. But I think it's going to be really cool because you can mix the functional with the visual and have something super duper neat. And then the business district, where what has been fondly deemed Mochucky, which is Mochella and Wucky, we're going to have a cyberpunk Blade Runner sci-fi futuristic city thing going on, which is going to be super duper fun. I'm really excited for. I just heard a rocket. All right. I'm really excited for that aesthetic, but I'm going to need so many end rods, so much concrete, and I am concreted out at the moment. I think I'm up to 12 or. Hello, Day. 12 or 14 shulkers of concrete so far, and this is all the further I've gotten. It's gonna be so much, but I'm excited. It's gonna be awesome, and I think concrete was the way to go. I know last season the mall was very heavy with quartz, which is super expensive, especially now that villagers only restock twice a day. And then trying to think what other materials. There's a lot of quartz, and bone. Now, bone is not hard to get with our skeleton farm and our mob farm, because both are super efficient and both are used a lot, since those are our only forms of XP grinding. But I thought the simple and clean concrete would be nice. So but yeah, I hope it's not boring to just sit me and watch me place blocks, but I really wanted to get something going because, like I said, it has been a few weeks since I have been able to post anything. I do have a video of the very first time we fought the dragon, and you can probably hear just how terrible my voice is, but that will need to be edited at some point. But I haven't had the energy to really get in and record and edit anything, so I thought a stream would be a nice way to do it. And I'm thinking, because I'm terrible at this YouTube thing so far, but I'm thinking that it will then show up as a video that you can watch later and, you know, kind of catch you guys up on how things are going. And I guess we could probably in the future start a count of how many times I need to use that elevator because I fell off the build. And then I guess that leads us into an update on the death count. So last season I ended up with 324 deaths over, I think, 5 or 6 months. Now that towards the end I was doing a lot of safe building and you know, spending a lot of time in the pit where I couldn't get killed. So that number was probably going to be insane. And then this season, Shell did a lot of the early mining, which is where a lot of my misfortunes happen. Apparently me underground is not a good idea. So I've been a little safer. Right now I am only at 22 deaths, which isn't that bad. I'm actually, I'm not even in the lead right now. So, yeah, 22 deaths. I'm kind of proud of myself. I've been doing a lot better. I actually practiced in the off season. I played a little bit of Skyblock, just hang on, on a local single player world, just to, you know, like that is survival. That's how, you know, you have absolutely nothing to work with and you have to try to stay alive and all that stuff. So I felt that hopefully prepared me a little bit more, but I still have a lot of MoCraft fell from a high place deaths. I also decided to help clear out the monument for the Guardian farm because I have an unnatural obsession with sea lanterns. So there were quite a few deaths there. I did use invisibility potions, but they wore off a few times, and a whole bunch of different things. So I had a bunch of deaths that way, and trying to think how else I've died so far. So far, my deaths have been pretty mundane this season. I did actually, I have a PvP kill accidentally, because of my super amazing skills. I was at the base trying to help Excel out with something, and a skeleton came up behind him. I tried to shoot the skeleton with my flame bow and instead shot Excel in the head and burnt him alive. So that was fun, but you know, I apologized. Hopefully he's not mad at me. But I also let him use my fortune pick at the same time, so hopefully that helped. But oops. I want to get a little more concrete here. I do have a few more shulkers that are available, and let's grab these guys. So, oh wait, I need the elevator. Alright, so where are my rockets? Let's see if I can fly over here without killing myself. Yay! So yeah, in terms of the death count, a few things to update on that. To start the server until everybody got settled, since we were sort of, you know, blown in the wind there for a bit. The server is currently set to normal difficulty, and we'll be switching to high difficulty at some point. So hard difficulty. So I have a feeling that once that happens, the death toll will also rise. But hopefully it doesn't get too bad. And since I am teamed up with Shell, I am trying to stay safer more often. So, you know, she is going out and getting things like a beacon without a wither skeleton farm. Whereas I'm going to wait until the farms are up and running before I kind of go out there and try for some of those things. But I am excited to get a lot of the buildings up and running. I do want to get the towers started here soon and start laying out plots for different buildings in the city. A couple things that I do want to get are we want a place for our villagers, because they blah 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 blah. Oh, trying to read. So the villagers we want to have like in their own little building. I'm not 100% sure how it's going to be set up aesthetically. I know Wookie is really big with villagers. He knows a ton about them. He loves working with them and building all kinds of cool stuff with them. So that's one building. I also want to move all of the concrete production into one building, have the semi-auto concrete maker, and then all the storage of the different colors and things like that from Nokia. We are going... I'm really sick of falling off this build. We are going to also have a bunch of different farms around. So some of them I would like to keep in the tower. I know I definitely want our storage system in the tower, but some of them definitely don't need to live there. Oh, whoa, where am I? What did I just do? Oh, there we go. So lots of cool things to come, lots of things to look out for. And right now, my big priority has been this mall so that we can get people up and running with commerce. we do have the standalone shop areas, and we do have quite a few plots available on each corner. But with the mall, it'll be central location, and not everybody wants to build the shop itself. You know, they just want to have a space where they can put their stuff and go from there. So I really want to get this up and running. Plans are that first floor can maybe open today or tomorrow, and then go from there. And here. Although I gotta find a temporary solution for the lighting downstairs, because they will be sea lanterns, but for now, I don't know if I want to, because we don't have a ton of glowstone. I might just do torches under carpet, because the sea lanterns will be covered with carpet as well. But we'll figure that out as we go. Okay, so yeah, I might just do torches underneath carpet. Now this section, obviously, it's going to be sea lanterns under glass, so I'm not sure how to figure how to do that. Might just leave it grass and all that stuff for now, but you know, we can get it that we can set up all the different walls in here. Last season we used netherrack to mark off the different stalls, and I think I'm going to do that again, just because it's so easy to knock down and it's so easy to get your hands on. And then one thing that we did this season is the floors and the walls are 3 deep for both of them, so that if you want custom wall treatments, if you want to do a little bit of redstone, there's a little bit of room to work, instead of some parts of the mall last season were actually a single slab in the floor. So this will help people have the ability to make some cooler things with less structural restrictions, and then we'll go from there. So I think I'm probably going to be heading out. Oh, yay, Jazzy's watching. But I'm getting a little glah in my voice. You know, that's a beautiful sound, I'm sure. And, you know, my throat's getting a little strained. But I did want to, like I said, share some of the progress that's going on. I'm hoping that possibly later this week or this weekend, I will be able to record a normal video. I am on vacation all of this week from work, so it's going to be easier for me to rest up a bit, get my voice back to 100%, and you know, then I'll be able to have the time and energy to actually do a legitimate recorded, planned video, instead of me just trying to ramble on the fly about the server. But I'm super excited about everything, and I hope you guys are super excited, and I hope that you tune in the future. Okay, yay! Now I feel bad because I have a couple people commenting here. So right now, a couple people from the server are tuned in, and that makes me happy, because I don't think I've ever had more than one person watching a stream at a time. But I'm really excited for this season. I'm really excited of what we're going to come up with, because we have some really, really great creative minds. We have some amazing technical builders, and I think it's just really going to turn into something special. I'm probably getting like super sappy and choked up here, but I really do love the server, and I really do love the people on this server. So I'm really glad that we can just come together and make some kick-ass stuff. So I'm gonna sign off for now before I start getting into the hacky, scratchy, nasty, cold voice. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. And let's see if I can do this. Wave! Yay! And now you get to hear me figure out how to turn off a stream because I forget. Oh wait, I found the stop streaming button. Go me.